So, just like everything else in the world, I feel like everything is just a debate. Like everything from masks to vaccines to I don't know. Like I feel like at this point, if you were like, the sky is blue, people would be like, the sky is like purple. Or the
right?
sky
Because
is
it's
green.
science, and they'll give like some conspiracy
You know what I'm
theory on
saying?
why it's
Like we're colorblind and we can only see certain reflections of like
yeah,
I don't know. Like I honestly just don't know what to believe.
which is kind of true
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I know. I was like, well, yeah, maybe that wasn't the
You're
best
not
example.
wrong.
But like I just feel like everything is a freaking debate. And like one that kind of surprises me that I didn't really know or realize it's a debate is you know, hygiene and
What's
taking
the
care of
debate about?
ourselves.
Oh, taking care of yourself.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are, like there was it's been like maybe over the last couple months, it's been people are saying, oh, I don't bathe every day. I don't wash my legs. I don't shower. I don't bathe my kids, blah, 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 all this stuff. But I don't know. And then, there's other people who feel very strongly that, a little water ain't hurt nobody,
I
so
mean, word to Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher and Dax Shepard, but I just can't get down with that, man. I've been. I mean, maybe it's like a parent child rearing. Like my parents always, I took at least a shower once a day, and I don't feel like I lost anything. You know what I mean? Um, I mean, sometimes I break out or whatever, or I used to break out and stuff. I don't blame that on too much water on my skin. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
I've been on genetics and sweat, I guess, whatever because I was
Yeah,
an
like
active
sensitive
kid.
skin. Yeah, and
Yeah,
sensitive
insensitive
skin.
skin. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get the, but I'm sorry, but I do get how people can do that because there'll be times like now, like for a weekend, I won't take a shower, and then Monday I'll take a shower.
Right.
So I won't take a shower for like 2 days because I'm in the house. Like I'm doing stuff in the house. I didn't go out anywhere. Even if I go out, I go like to Target or whatever. I'm not funky.
Well,
I'm
that's
not. I'm
like,
like Pigpen from Charlie Brown.
yeah, like that's the argument because like I never comment on posts, but Ellen had posted this and I actually commented and like a lot of people commented on it about it. And one of the biggest things they were saying is just that, like, if I'm in the house or if I don't go anywhere and I'm just, watching TV, I won't shower.
Yeah. What's the
Totally
big deal?
understandable. Yeah, like totally understandable. Like I get that. Like there's days where, I won't shower. If I'm home having a lazy day, but like by the next day, like, or for sure the day after that, like I'm showering. Like I just feel icky. And like you said, like I have sensitive skin, so I can't just have sweat sitting up on my body, you
But
know?
then the other thing is like, why are you worried about what other people are doing? As long as you don't have to smell their coochie or their armpit or their folds or their Ben Folds fives down here, like why? How? Why? Who cares?
Well, no, that's fine. Like if you are in your house and if you are isolated in your own little space, like I say be funky. Do what you want to do. Like
Even if
that's
you go out and you're funky, you're funky. Like you don't have to go home with me. If I go to the Vons and I'm funky and you smell me, like plug your nose. That's on me. I'm the stinky one. You know how many
right.
times
And
I've
like
gone
no,
to
no,
like
let's
play like cards games or with nerds. Nerds are the worst people who they don't take baths because they're playing video games all the time. It's all musty in that room. Like I can't play Magic the Gathering because I can't breathe. I
yeah.
gotta get out. I gotta
Yeah.
go.
And I mean, let's also address that, body odor is a part of life, and I mean, you kind of do raise a good point. Like, I mean, it's not offensive if you're out and about. Like people, I mean, I think if you're out and about and you come across somebody that stinks, you just be like, okay, woo, Lord, let me get over
Yeah.
here, or let me,
Yeah.
keep it moving. But um, let's just say that you are in a shared space. Say you work with that person and you guys, they're in a cubicle next to them and they don't wear deodorant, and they are humming, they stink.
Well,
Like, is that, huh?
I had a situation like that at a job, and
So how did the job handle it?
okay, well,
What? They
we
got
had a
fired?
no, we had a we had a Santa exchange program, not a
Oh,
program but event, and somebody gave her like some deodorant.
it was a Secret Santa thing?
Yeah, Secret Santa.
Dang, that's cold-blooded.
But
See?
I think, but to be fair, not to be fair, but like she knew what was up though, because it was, I guess it was part of her culture,
Right.
because she wasn't from here. So, but she knew like that she had to make a change because she's around American people who don't understand that, and you're not in
Our Western
wherever
standards.
you were from anymore. So I think, but so the funny thing was after that she didn't smell anymore. So
After did she use that deodorant or?
I mean, I don't know, but like she didn't smell anymore, and she smelled like I don't know what culture this is that don't believe in showers, or I don't know. I don't know, but she smelled like must, like
Yeah, and it be strong.
hot
Yeah,
butter mustard must.
right. So if you're in shared spaces like at work, like I think it is like proper to not offend those around you, but it is cultural, like with certain cultures who may not shave their armpits or
Mm.
don't wear deodorant. Like I'm not really sure what it is, or maybe they don't shower, or like and I don't know, I can only really speak on my culture. And like
Your culture.
we shower, like that's like big, like to stay clean. And I don't know, like that's how we were raised. I was raised. My mom, a Black woman, she made sure we were clean and sparkly.
And
And
shiny.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, and my mother, Asian lady, who she instilled in us to take that ass to the shower, take that ass to bath, and
yeah,
then take that ass to bed. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
And
So
Asians are very clean. Like you guys don't even let people walk in your house with shoes on, from dirt from the ground. And
well, this house is holy ground, so you gotta take your shoes off.
yeah, see, like I love it. You know, cleanliness is next to
Who wants
godliness.
who wants you stepping all up to whatever to be damned, and you gonna bring that in my house?
Right.
After I just vacuum and I'm walking with socks on and my barefoot because my floors are clean, goddamn it. So it's like then you come in bringing your nasty funk all up in my carpet. No, take your shoes off. This holy
Yeah.
ground over here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, I get it. No, I have incorporated that that cultural
Yeah,
I don't
and your
know what you
spot's
call it.
always clean.
Yeah,
Every spot you had has always been clean.
but it makes sense though,
Yeah,
like I have my inside shoes, my outside shoes. Like I don't want outside in my home.
yeah,
I really don't.
and I like when I go to my sister's apartment, man. It's like I can't wait to take my shoes off and like put my toes in the
It's all
carpet. It's
soft.
so clean. It's so soft and clean. I
Yeah,
take my
like
socks off too.
exactly. Like I don't know,
I
but I
just
guess
get comfortable.
yeah. Like I'm just
Your spot too, though. I do the same thing. I take my socks off.
yeah. Like I'm not just talking. Like I really believe
No,
in.
she really get down. Her apartment is immaculate. It's fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
I fall asleep on the table because it's so clean.
You so stupid. But I get that from my mother. That's what I was taught.
Yeah, me
You know.
too. Us too. My dad too. Like
Yeah.
He's clean, make us clean the dishes right after we eat, like right after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't leave no dishes in the sink.
Yeah. And I mean, even okay, just think of that. Like when you leave dishes in the sink for overnight, even like it stinks by the morning. So just think if your body, like our body has bacteria, like it has good bacteria and bad bacteria. So like if you don't clean your bodies, you're gonna stink. Like you're gonna, but then again, okay, like you kind of made me think about this. Like, is it wrong to be funky? Like if you're just out and about, like should
Yeah.
that even be
And
our
then
concern? You
and then
know?
what kind of funk is it? Like, did you is it like I ran 4 miles and then just came home and not wash funky? Or did I just hang around the house doing projects, writing scripts, cooking, broke no sweat, didn't work out, funk? Like what kind of funk do we got?
Right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
And that's what I kind of want to know, like the Kutchers and all these other people who say they don't bathe or they don't bathe their children, like are they like immobile or did they like run miles and they're sweaty and they're fine, you know?
I
Like
think,
let's
yeah, I
just go
think
on with the day. Like I want there needs to be a little bit more explanation behind like
I don't think they need to explain anything.
well, they don't have to explain, but I mean, it's a topic that people are wondering about.
I think it's common sense to be like, well, if we hang around, like if I have I have a Mila Kunis for myself, and she lives here with me, and then we hang, whatever, hanging out, whatever, and then like I give her a little elbow talking about, I'm trying to eat that for JJ, what's up, and then like she been sitting for 8 hours on it, I might not, she ain't gonna feel it. She ain't gonna feel me because I'm not gonna go down there, right? Because I'll be like, it's kind of funky down there. You didn't take a shower for like for 8
Yeah,
hours. I can't
right,
spontaneously, do sexy stuff or intimate stuff with you because you probably funky,
right.
and me and vice versa. So it's
Yeah,
like, dude, you got to think about that stuff too. But then again, I mean, for the spontaneous stuff. But if like, oh, I might get some dick tonight, I'm about to like go take a shower
mhm.
because when you're a couple, you do the rollover love sometimes. You in the middle of the night or just random stuff. So it's like you got to think about that too. But
Right. But you hear
they've
some
been
of these
together for
stories.
so long, they got kids and stuff. That's probably not even a thought because it's like you're not thinking about that. You just
Yeah,
chilling because
but
that's your
when you're,
friend. That's your
yeah,
girl.
yeah, but you
Whatever.
still like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of my parents. Like they still, I think we talked about this that, they still, they don't poop in front of each other. They try to,
It's so prissy.
yeah, like they still like my mom, she goes to bed, she brushes her teeth, like, they shower and
I
it's
just think that's
still
habit though, and that's like manners because like
yeah,
nobody wants to smell
exactly.
the like. I don't want to be watching a movie with my girl and she poop, and then like, bitch, you just ruined the whole goddamn day. Like, I gotta pause the movie, gotta
Yeah.
spray, gotta wait, and then come back. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta spray and wait.
You could have
Dang.
either could have pinched it back or went to the bathroom. I would have paused it. You go to the bathroom. Like
Right.
what? I know because I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm all about comfortability with each other. Like I love that. That's the whole point of being in a relationship. But Putin is different. It'd be different if like it didn't smell. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
90% of the
Some
time your
people,
poop smell. So
yeah,
it's like
exactly.
go to the bathroom, dude. I'm not trying to like watch the whole movie like this.
Right. Yeah. Especially if you really gotta go or something. Like, yeah. Or go put outside or
Go pee
something.
outside, no dog.
No, I
The
said
bathroom is
poop.
over
I
there.
said go poop outside or I don't know.
Yeah, the bathroom's over there. You do everything in the bathroom.
Yeah, like I don't know, but that's kind of an interesting topic for sure. But I don't know. I guess comfort, being comfortable, it's different. I don't know. It just depends on the person. Because like some people that I've been involved with, like I'm super clean, but they're not so clean. And I don't know, it was like I was fine with it because I love them or like them or whatever. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Guys don't really, they're not into that. Some guys are. Like my fiance or my ex, he was like super into that
This
hygiene.
guy.
What? Yeah, like there's some guys who know how to clean themselves and very into hygiene and moisturizing their bodies and all that stuff. But then there's guys like there's one producer guy that I used to mess with. He wasn't, he would be in the studio for days.
Sometimes I feel like those guys are people who like probably moved out at 18, who, their parents probably never like told them to do things like that, or you know what I mean? Or they did, and then when they hit 18, they just went, oh, I'm free now. I don't have to take a shower for a week. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to do this and that. I could eat chicken in my bed because it's my bed. I can leave
Goes everywhere.
I could leave beer bottles all over. It's my apartment.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that's something like
And
that.
then
That's what kind of guy he is.
yeah, and like, okay, just thinking of those examples, if you leave, like I said, this dishes in the sink, but just leaving food out, like it attracts bugs.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't do that. I don't do
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I don't get that mentality. I don't get the pissing on the toilet and not cleaning it. I don't get cleaning your toilet, period. I don't get
Or
not
just
cleaning
think
your
about that.
bathtub.
Think about that. Think how quick that stinks is when, like if you don't clean your toilets or if you don't take the garbage out and it's hot, like it gets all stinky. Like,
Yeah, I don't, and I used.
So just
It's
think
funny,
about that with your body, though.
and it's funny to me when I see like women not like who are messy as fuck. I'm just like, I always put like women on a clean pedestal. You know what I mean? Like they must be the cleanest, beat monsters,
Yeah.
Amazons alive, and they're not. They
Mm-mm.
could be just as dirty as dudes.
Right. Like it's really case by case basis and
It
how
really is case by case.
yeah.
I think it's the parents. I think it depends on what kind of parents you had. If you had any, if you had one, if you had none. You know
Or
what I'm
even if
saying?
you had a
If
good
you moved out,
experience with when you were young and say you weren't very cleanly and maybe got reprimanded for not being clean and you might rebel like once you're free from your household. Like it go either way. It could really go either way.
I guess so, yeah. Because but with me, like every time if I leave like dishes, even now, like if I leave dishes in the kitchen, I just hear my dad be like, "Why aren't these dishes clean? Clean your dishes." I'm
Right.
like, dang, Dad, I was gonna get to it.
Right. It's like, is that some kind of trauma or is that like a good thing? But it is a
It's
good thing.
good for me. I
Yeah,
mean, I
exactly.
think it's funny. I mean, I'm not religious, but God bless my parents, man, because I love them to death for making us like that. Me and my
Yeah,
sister, because
exactly. Exactly.
I would hate for you or anybody else to come over and my place is just smelling like must and boo boo and armpit. And I'm like, go ahead, sit down. Let's start this podcast. Let's go sit down right here. And you got to move like beer
Blood
bottles
wrappings.
and wine and yeah, and like little bits of weed on the table.
Okay. I'm
You
like
start
not
cleaning house. You start cleaning stuff up a little bit. That
yeah,
would like I don't get why people don't care about that.
man.
You know what I mean? It's not about like, oh, this is my shit, whatever. No, it's about being clean, bro. It's
Yeah.
just being clean and classy.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
think
Taking
it's
care of your stuff.
yeah, like exactly.
Like I don't
Exactly.
want even
Exactly.
coming down to like my Xbox controller where like I don't want no like grease. I don't like eat a chicken and then touch my like I want my shit clean, man. This
Yeah.
shit's
Like
build up
I
it gets in
Lysol
your
wipe down
skin.
my phone like all the time.
Yeah, you should, as you should.
I
I
know.
don't do that, but
Yeah. See, I'm like super like extra with all that kind of stuff.
And that's
My
cool, man.
I'm like borderline germaphobe, but I don't think I'm that bad. I'm just being aware. Like and now, like I was prepared for the pandemic. I was, I was
you
ready.
had everything already. You had 5
Seriously,
bottles of hand sanitizer.
man, I knew how to. Well, see, I wasn't that bad, but I would come home, wash my hands as soon as I came in, like just little things like that. Like I was, not just so touchy. I don't when I go out, I don't just touch on everything. I was never like that. So that's kind of like my little weirdo stuff. But it was
Yeah, I remember when I had an apartment in downtown Sac, and I had to bring a maintenance man had to come and fix my bathroom, and he came in, went in the bathroom, did his thing, whatever. And he said, "Man, thank you, man." I said, "What?" He said, "Man, I out of all the apartments I've ever done, you got the cleanest bathroom I have ever been in." And I was
wow.
like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, man, you don't believe what I be seeing in these bathrooms." And I was like, "Yes, I would."
Okay.
I've lived with some dudes
Yeah.
who don't know how to clean nothing. So I
Yeah.
understand.
Nothing at
But
all.
he was so thankful.
Yeah. He probably had to deal with a lot. Like, ugh, ugh.
Yeah,
But
and
I
then
think,
when you go to people's houses, and like they won't move anything. Like you gotta move stuff yourself, and then like the toilet's always the worst. I don't get how motherfuckers be pissing on the toilet and not cleaning it, leaving it there, boo boo splatter all over. Like
shut up.
I don't
Move.
understand it.
Yeah.
You just sit down, do their thing, splash everywhere, wipe, and then flush the toilet. Don't even look back and see if it's dirty or clean or nothing. Like they don't see no evil, hear no evil. They just bounce. I'm like, dude, this is your toilet. This is your bathroom. Like, take care of it.
Yeah, I don't really
Gross.
know.
You're gross.
I don't know what that is. Like, and people don't, but I think it's those same people who be like, they don't bathe, or they don't bathe their kids, or they don't wash their legs. Like they don't see
And
that.
wash your legs.
Like I think Taylor Swift said that, like she doesn't wash her legs, and I mean they just may not feel as dirty or something. I don't. I
How you
don't.
not wash your legs when you in the shower? Like, how do you not? How you miss? You just take off your legs and then
Well, I don't know.
you
I'm not
carry your
Taylor
body
Swift,
up
but
in the you carry
yeah,
your body up in the shower.
yeah. Well, I mean,
How
if
do you
their
miss
legs,
your
people
legs?
think, if their legs don't sweat, or if they don't roll in mud or dirt, then they're not dirty. I don't know. Like, and and a lot of people are on that hype about trying to, oh, I want to conserve water. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That's an argument that I've heard, and I get it.
Take quick
I
showers.
Yeah, exactly. Like it don't waste that many gallons of
Like,
water.
why are you doing? Unless you fucking in the shower, you shouldn't be in the shower more than what, like 3, 5 minutes? Not even 5.
Yeah, my
Like
showers are
you shouldn't
long.
be in there.
My showers aren't that long, but they are like 10, 15
I
minutes.
mean, I totally agree with that. Even with the toilet, like if I just leave like toilet paper in there, I'll leave it in there until I pee, and then I'll flush the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to flush the toilet every time I put something in the toilet unless it's boo boo or pee pee. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Then if it's paper, then I just leave it in there. So leave it in there. But
Or
like
if
the
you have,
showers, like I do my routine real quick, do everything, get everything, spin my cheeks, get the water in there, buzz. You know what I'm saying? Get under the carriage, on the balls and the bats, and then you know what I'm saying? Be
yeah,
outie.
it sounds like you know what you're doing. Gotta get
Yeah,
behind your
I'm
ears.
thorough. I'm thorough, man.
But one thing I know that's like a cultural difference I learned at a young age, that people actually made fun of me for, because I had friends that were white, Filipino, Mexican, everything black, and like the white girls, they didn't use washcloths, and they thought it was so gross that I used a washcloth. They were like, there's so much bacteria on that, and da da da. And then later, I found out that they use their hand, like
And for
white
what?
folks, to wash their body, like with the soap. That's what they would be in their booty everywhere with, with the soap.
I mean, I did that too until I
And then
grew
loofahs
into a
came out.
man.
Yeah, and then loofahs came out, and then they started, using loofahs, and
Yeah, I
those
mean,
little
I did it.
squeegee
Yeah, I did
those
the same
things.
thing. Yeah, in
But
high school, you ain't thinking about that. See, in high
I always
school,
use the
really,
washcloth. I always use the washcloth.
well, for me, it all comes back to sex, right? Like in high school, you're not. I mean, for me at least, I wasn't thinking about sex. So I'm playing basketball, whatever, tennis, football, whatever. Like I'm sweating, so I'm just doing my thing and get out, so I can get back to what I was doing to have fun. But now, like you get older, it's like you thinking, this girl might suck my dick, or I might get some pussy, or whatever, or vice versa, right? You know what I'm saying? So you thinking about cleaning those nether regions more thoroughly. So you got to use a washcloth because you thinking like when I go boo boo and I wipe my butt with the toilet paper, like it's really getting it right. My hand ain't doing that. I gotta get a cloth for the booty and I gotta get a cloth for the face. You know what I'm saying? So you got two cloths. You know what I'm saying? And you might have three. I actually got three. I got two. I got one for my boob for the bum. I got one for this beautiful face right here. And then I got the loofah or whatever spongy for the body.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
told you I'm extra.
I don't want nothing to touch. I don't want my booty to touch my face.
Mm-mm.
I don't want my face to touch my body. I don't want my body to touch my face and my booty. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I'm thorough. Now,
Yeah.
I be thinking one day when the zombie apocalypse happens, then all that goes out the door.
I know. I was like, what if I have to deal with that? Like the people in Flint, Michigan, and other surrounding areas right now, they don't have clean water. Like this is
just won't do it.
totally taken for granted. So I'm just like,
You buy the toilets.
What would I have to
toilets?
What would I do? But
get those the wet wipes. That's meant for your face and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to like be open to.
I mean, it's not a big concern. Like, who cares what Mila and Ashton do? They don't want to wash. It's not like they don't wash. They will wash, but they're not going to wash for like 5 times a day.
But with her, the thing she was saying was like she didn't want to bathe her children because it was like a big, it was difficult to bathe them. Like the kids don't want to get bathed.
No, it wasn't that. Like what you sent me after the aftermath that she went back on Ellen or on Ellen, she said she did all she's working or whatever, or she's taking care of kids or whatever, and she's thinking about it, and by the time she thinks about it, they dead, they sleep. And she's not gonna wake them up to go take a shower. She's beat. So it's like she puts them in the bed. So they didn't take a shower. Right. That's what she was saying. Like if they're activity, and they don't have time because they fell out. So it's
right.
Like,
but let's say they were playing on a playground that has like a lot of high touch points, a public playground. Like you're gonna just let your kid just get in the bed and I
think they're washing their hands and stuff because they probably brush their teeth or whatever and wash their hands. But this part, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you gotta touch food,
But I know a lot of parents they struggle with their kids like around bath time because kids don't want to bathe, But I felt like, as parents, being a parent, you have to like you said, you got to instill these things into your children.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like if I said I didn't want to take a shower or take a bath, my dad will handle that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Who's the
parent here? Who's the adult here?
Exactly. And that's what I was saying on there. I was like, you guys are the parent because if you're not bathing your children, like they're going to go to school and kids are going to make fun of them. Like they're going to get bullied. Kids are going to be like.
Then again, yeah. And then Milo said that too. Like at that time, it was the pandemic. So they were at home. So they didn't have to worry about that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, like if that's the common ground, like if that's where we all are at, like the reason they don't shower is because of the pandemic or you're just sitting in the house. But if you're out and you're having sex with people, or if you're going to the bathroom, or if you're running and exercising and you don't shower after that, like,
And then I'm pretty sure like when they go to premieres, or like when Mila was on Ellen, like she probably took a shower, her hair was clean, she looked clean. Like it's not a big deal. I think a lot of people like made it bigger than what it was.
but I mean, but then you hear about like certain people. Like I remember a long time ago, like decades ago, maybe now, you would hear, oh, Brad Pitt, he always stunk. And it's like,
Oh, I
why
never
did,
heard that.
yeah, like, why did he always stink, And then like, the more you hear about, like, it's common practice that a lot of people don't bathe, and they don't bathe as thoroughly. And, like, it's all cultural. Like, I don't know, just
I
coming
don't know
down
if
to,
it's the cultural. I just think I think it's skin texture, because I think like let's we just mentioned we both have sensitive skin, so we
yeah,
probably wash every day because we're thinking we don't want no bumps, we don't want no redness or anything. We probably wash clean every day. But if
yeah,
my skin was like immaculate and
leather,
smooth and
like
cool,
leather,
you know what I mean, then I probably wouldn't even be thinking about
right?
taking a shower all the time, because I'm like,
Yeah,
man, I'm smooth already. Like, I don't
right.
need lotion, I don't need nothing. Like, that's probably when I look at, like maybe Ashton or Mila or and Dax, like they don't probably have any breakouts. They're probably fine. Like they're not thinking about it. And then, they don't take a shower. And then that one, bump pops up in their back, then they go take a shower. It's like
Yeah.
after like 3 days of not taking a shower.
Yeah, and I don't know, especially with kids, like, to me, I think it's really important that they do shower because kids are germy and they're always getting sick, especially with, in school environments. I mean, it's different maybe now with masks, but, kids are always getting sick. Like, they'll bring something home and then everybody in the household gets sick, or, like, I just think, and like, Dr. Fauci tells us all the time, when you come back in, brother, wash your hands, 20 seconds, get your thumbs, don't
Yeah,
forget.
I think I
So,
think I think they're washing their hands. I don't think they're washing their bodies. I think that's like
well, yeah,
once
but
in a
that could be
while. You know what I mean?
right, but that could be problematic too because our body is full of bacteria. Like, if you don't, you could get warts, you can get a lot of other things that I don't know. Like, I don't know, just
I
people
think it's
are,
skin texture. I think like especially with kids, like I think with me, like I run around with no shirt on and then I go to sleep. I'm not thinking about dirt. I'm just tired, so I go to sleep. I'm not thinking about taking
yeah,
a shower or
exactly.
nothing. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't
And then
know
you
no
get in
better.
your
My parents are
bed.
supposed to tell me that.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where I'm just like, parents, you guys gotta, I'm not telling parents what to do at all because kids are tough. But I just feel like, we are the parents. So, like, we are the authority figures. Like, that's how kids learn. And that's how kids, like, from what we're saying that our parents instilled in us certain things. So, like, kids will learn from their parents. But if you just let your kid do whatever, they're never going to learn. How are they going to learn? But
They
I
probably
don't know.
don't. Either they learn on their own or learn from their friends, or they
Yeah.
just don't. They just
And
don't
that's
do it.
true too. That's true too. Like, I mean, hygiene is definitely a learning experience. Because I'll be kind of transparent. Like, I've always been into like natural remedies and like organic, like, all that stuff.
Really,
Yeah, you know that. And so, I use the natural deodorants. I've used, natural toothpaste and toothbrush. And you know what? Like, honestly, that stuff doesn't really work that well.
no,
Like,
it doesn't.
you have to like I was just having a conversation with my friend. Like, you have to reapply like that natural
Yeah,
deodorant, throughout the
like
day.
more. Yeah, more often than.
Yeah, like you can't just wake up and brush your teeth and think you're fine, and you go and eat burgers and you eat crab and you eat whatever else, and you don't brush your teeth. Like you're gonna have bad breath, you know. So
And your
it's
tongue,
just,
brush your tongue.
yeah, brush your tongue, like, but you don't. You learn all those things, and like flossing. Like I didn't floss for a while.
I didn't floss for a while either. I didn't clean my ears for a while.
Yeah, I didn't understand the importance of, well, our ears are self-cleaning, but I'll get to that. But like, like flossing, when I was younger, I didn't floss. And then whenever I go get my teeth cleaned from the dentist, my gums would always bleed. And I'd be like, ow, ow, ow. And they do all the little tests or whatever. But then when I started flossing, the last few times that I've been to the dentist, I had no gum bleeding, like at all, no pain. So it's like they tell us these things for a reason. And I feel like, there's people who do research and study cleanliness and tell us the right things to maintain and prevent, certain illnesses and disease. But then there's people who just don't want to believe the people who have studied this their whole life. And they're like, oh no, doctors say you only have to bathe 3 times a week. And da 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 da. Like, this is what people were commenting on that post or whatever. And I'm just like, yo, like maybe they're holistic doctors. Maybe they're, I don't know, like maybe you told them you were just sitting in the house during the pandemic, but I live an active lifestyle, and I think a lot of, other people do too. So I shower twice a day.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I have
I
to.
I used to do that. I would do that off and on. Like I would maybe do that for like 1 to like 3 years, and then I'd stop. I do go back to one. Back at one, like by midnight. You know what I'm saying?
Back at one. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, it's just, I think it just depends on your level of activity.
Yeah, if I run though, like I've been doing lately, I'll go take a shower after because I feel gross.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, even after you go to the bathroom, like, you wipe. Like Amanda Seale said it the best, there be doo-doo essence. Like if you go to the bathroom, like you use your, as much toilet paper as possible, but I don't know, it doesn't really do the job.
That's like such a waste of stuff. Like I boo boo, I wipe, and I go take a shower.
Yeah, like you have to shower.
I don't have a bidet. The shower is my bidet every day.
Right, exactly. So,
I get up in the crack, wash the back, and I get back.
Yeah, like I got my bidet, my wipes, all that. Like I take wipes wherever I go. Like I don't know, but you don't know how to properly take care of yourself all the time.
So the bad thing,
and like I said, I'm extra though. I'm probably
you're extra. The bad thing about wipes though is like they're not drain friendly, pipe friendly.
Yeah. Well, some of them are. Yeah.
No, none of them are. Even the ones that say they are, they're not.
Oh, really?
They're not. Anytime you put anything in there clothy like that, because it's different material and it doesn't evaporate, so it just clogs it up. So the ones that say, "Oh, we're clog free," no, you're not, because you'll separate it. And what it is more of is, yes, it'll like maybe like evaporate into like thin like pieces, but imagine like it multiplying every time you keep doing that, and it clogs up the pipes. It's not good.
Yeah, I wonder, like I'd be worried because I just flush.
Don't use them.
What?
Don't use them.
Got to, but
you ain't got to. Don't use it. You know what I do? I take the toilet paper and I dip it in the toilet water and I wipe.
Ew.
Why? It was ew.
I don't know.
I'm going to take a shower anyway.
Yeah, it's toilet water, but okay.
Toilet water is clean. You just can't drink it.
I guess, I mean, yeah, as long as you keep your toilet clean, I guess.
Why would toilet water take all your boo boo away and come back with dirty water? And then,
no, but I'm just thinking if your toilet is dirty, you know what I'm saying? Then that could be kind of problematic.
That part touching your butt, it ain't got nothing to do with you being clean in your booty hole.
Yeah, I don't
know. Here's what
I don't think I'm gonna use the toilet water though.
So boo boo, I get toilet paper, I dip it in the water.
He's doubling down on it.
I'm sorry. I wipe, I flush, new water comes out right. Then I get more toilet paper, I dip it in the water, I wipe, and then I dry one and I dry. This is if I can't take a shower somewhere.
Right.
Right.
No, I mean that's interesting.
If I'm not at home, and then
and it's not just a random toilet. Like you wouldn't just do that.
Well, like at work or something.
You do that in the work toilet?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is no. I don't know. Maybe that's okay.
Those they clean the toilet. What are you talking about?
But how do you don't know that?
I know if there's no ring around the toilet, I know it's clean.
Well, as long as you've survived and you haven't had any hepatitis or anything, then you're good, I guess.
I don't understand. Like, why do you think like bacteria is gonna come back up with the new water? They're getting
if the toilet. But see, I have a different brain. I'm a Virgo. We're super like.
Don't blame it on the Virgo. Blame it on Stacy.
No, seriously, it's known. Like we're super germaphobes, but like.
Okay, if this podcast gets big and a lot of people are watching this, if you're a Virgo, tell me if she's telling the truth. Keep
going. True. Look it up. Look it up.
I'm not looking it up. I'm not looking it up.
Huh?
You're telling me this is what you Virgos do. You guys are extra. Read all about it. Then
no, we're specifically germaphobes. Like
if you are a Virgo and you could comment, tell me if she's extreme or not, please. If this is true, if this is a Virgo thing and or a Stacy thing.
No, it's a Virgo thing. But and it's a Stacy. I don't know. It's just what it is.
Now don't double down. Don't back down now.
No, it is. No, I promise you. You'll see. Well, if you ever looked it up, but
I'm never going to be like, oh well, it's a Capricorn thing. We dip our toilet paper in the toilet water. It's not a Capricorn thing. It's a bishop.
It's new to me. This is breaking news. I've just never heard of that, but that's interesting. Like I said, as long as you haven't caught nothing, then hey.
No, my butt is clean.
Yeah.
If a girl want to do doo-doo brown, they be free. Doo-doo brown. Doo-doo brown. Face down, ass up.
Oh my gosh, you just took things to a whole other level now for me.
I'm part of that Trick Daddy Club, man.
Oh, that's hella funny. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, everybody has different methods to their madness.
Everybody is a star.
And whatever people do to make them feel good and clean.
Yeah, whatever you do to feel clean or whatever, like, who cares? Do your thing. As long as you don't come into the elevator, sticking it up all with your musty balls or musty under boob, then it's all good.
Yeah, like I think that's the common ground is that if you're in a shared close quarters, shared space, then you should
do it other people.
Yeah, you shouldn't be stanking it up. You shouldn't be stanking it up.
But that pig pen with the cloud of dust around.
But if you want to be at your house and be funky all day long and you don't get bumps and you don't get breakouts, then hey, do you? But
just don't expect us to come over because we ain't coming over, your sticky ass up.
Yeah, I mean, I would come over, but I'd probably be like,
I ain't coming over.
Not touching shit, no. But yeah, I'm extra moisturized. I just enjoy it. I enjoy baths. Like that's my self-care. Baths are wonderful. Calgon, take me away. Well, I don't use Calgon. I use Alafia. I think that's how you say it. Lavender.
Man, I had to take a bath in a long ass time.
Yeah.
The last time I took a bath, I wasn't by myself.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's my I just put mirrors up around my bathtub.
I used to. But
Get
maybe I
it
should take a
popping.
bath.
Oh, wait. Let me show you how extra I am. When I take a bath, I get in the shower after to rinse off.
Oh, I do that too. Oh,
Okay.
you gotta do that, man. Oh, because if you
Okay.
don't, you get all that like the filth stays on your body. That's gross. I think everybody does that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
No,
Like
you gotta. It's like washing your car and then rinsing the car. You know what I'm saying? You put soap on the car and you rinse it. It's the same thing. It's like take a bath, you chilling there, you're reading a book, you listen to the Sade, got your feet up, the candles lit. You know, then you're done. Got the bubbly popping. You know what I'm saying? You smoking or you drinking wine.
got
And
the
then
Ari Lennox going.
sipping on that wine. And
I
then
got my diffuser going with the essential oils.
yeah. And then when you're done, you know, pop the cork and then rinse off.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get out there and put the towel on with all that dirt from your body just chilling there, ringing around the rosy on the tub, and they get on you and shit. You gonna walk out with dirt hanging on where the water was and stuff. That's gross.
Yeah. So no, I love my baths. Bath time is the best time. Self-care every day.
Especially for
Moisturize.
women, because you could turn on the water and you could, turn around, put them legs up on the wall.
What? Wait, come here. What's happening?
Huh?
What did you say?
No, when you put the water on and you let the water and you put your foot up on the wall with the hose, with the nozzle and spray it on the vajayjay. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about the shower now.
No, I'm talking about the bath.
Oh,
While the water is running, go ahead and put your vajayjay underneath the water while it's running.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, a little tinkle.
Or just get your a shower head. Like if you take a shower after.
If you take a shower, yeah. I'm talking about
that's like a must have.
I know, but you could this is
a handheld shower
down,
head. Yeah, no, that would be dope. That would be really cool. I don't know. I just really believe in making sure that every piece of my body is lickable and suckable.
Yeah.
That's my goal. But everybody's goals are different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's goals are different. Everybody shouldn't do what I do, and I'm not gonna do what anybody else does. So
yeah, you're making it do whatever you do with the food. Yeah.
But that was a refreshing conversation. I'm glad we had this conversation. Well, it's another one we'll have to continue, I think, because I don't know. The world is always we'll see if this comes back up in a few months. But I think people just like stuff to debate about. But I also think everything's cultural. A lot of stuff is cultural. And how you work.
I think it's cultural. I think it's individual.
You think it's case
okay?
You think it's case by case?
100%. Except for the lady who I told you at the job, unless it's like that. Other than that, if you are living here in America and you're from America and you're American, I think it's individual basis. I don't think it's cultural at all. I know a lot of different races who do different things. I can't put everybody in a monolithic like class or of action. Everybody's different.
It could be like a hybrid. It could be a hybrid. I'll give you that. That's fine. Case by case, and some things are cultural for sure.
I've seen some nasty black chicks, and I've seen some clean ass black chicks. So it's not cultural to me. In my opinion.
No. I hear you. That makes sense.
Only with like the Middle Eastern or whatever, where they don't, some of them they just don't. It's not in their culture to wash.
Really?
Yeah, that's the lady at my job. She was Middle Eastern.
Interesting.
It's just not. I mean, I don't know which one. You know what I mean? So I can't say Pakistani or
Oh, was she
Saudi
Indian?
Arabia.
She was
Yeah,
Indian or like Arab?
I don't know. That's the thing. So I just can't. You know what I mean?
Oh, got you.
But she wasn't
Yeah,
from here.
right. And
Sticking
then
up
like,
the line.
right. And like the other thing, like I don't want to, like another concern I think people have is that, or not a concern, but like some countries, third world countries, they don't have access to water, or even in
Yeah,
America.
so we do, and we use it.
Right. But I'm just saying,
We're supposed to conserve it.
yeah, like we
They
don't,
have the
we
water
currently do not
power
have
for
those
us.
infrastructure issues, but which is is how you keep from spreading disease. And that's why there is a lot of disease in places that don't have running water. Like it's really a blessing. Running water is really a blessing, and I don't take it for granted. So I don't want people to think that. I don't want to come off arrogant. Like I'm very aware of what's going on around the world. And since we do have water here in America, I think we should use it,
I agree.
especially if we're active and if we have doo-doo essence. And drink your water. Drinking water is very important as well. Spring water, alkaline water, if you can. At least a gallon a day. But that's very difficult to do. Stay hydrated, stay moisturized, folks. And we'll come back and holla at you later.